Rockstar Games and the leaks of Grand Theft Auto 6. Yuki, are you going to play Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out?
I haven't played the 5 others.
Well, this would be a good one to start one because apparently it's going to be pretty okay. But
Isn't
have you
it
seen?
just about hitting people and doing like crime and
Yep.
cars?
Yep. Hitting people, crime, and cars. That's pretty much the perfect synopsis of Grand Theft Auto. At its core, Grand Theft Auto is about crime and cars. So Yuki nailed it right there. That's good. Well, there's been a lot of leaks over the last week or so of gameplay, there's a big Netflix special. I believe it's happening tomorrow here. And it's behind a paywall over on Netflix. If you want to watch Grand Theft Auto, you got to be a Netflix subscriber. So people were really pissed. Then there was leaks that came out. And to this morning, today, for the first time, Rockstar has confirmed that these leaks are legit. They took them about a week, but they had this statement over on X. Dear all, we know many of you have been waiting to hear from us regarding the events of the past week. It would be an understatement to say that having videos of Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay leak in this way has been heartbreaking for our team. So this is obviously not how we intended for you to see the game after all this time. We are very sorry for everything that has taken as long as it has, from getting the game finished nearly there to sharing more details and official gameplay and providing the community with everything you want to know. We are excited for everyone to see the extended look tomorrow. It has taken long and longer than we wanted to get it ready. But as with everything we do, we know we need to exceed your expectations and blah, 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 blah. All right. So they have officially announced it and pretty much confirmed that the gameplay that has been put online is real for the first time, which is very interesting. They also have confirmed this through various takedowns on channels, which I like to point to. Legacy Killer HD says, just to show you how annoying Take-Two is being, a false DMCA takedown of a news video. It doesn't feature any leaked content, but I did write the region names on the GTA 6 mapping project map, and their dumb lawyers or whoever illegally took it down. So you can see his video got removed specifically for just talking about the leak here. And he did make reference to it here on this map project that people have put together, which seems a little bit I'd say hasty when it comes to this. You probably shouldn't be, you should let people talk about your games here. But yeah, so I've said this before. I don't necessarily think the leaks are going to affect, in Phoenix, you agree, you don't think that the leaks are going to affect sales at all when it comes to this. And we talked about this yesterday privately. We're kind of on the fence about Grand Theft Auto 6 on whether or not we should do some gameplay stuff with it, because I feel like there's a lot of gold there, and exposing people like Blabs to Grand Theft Auto for the first time, or having Yuki play Grand Theft Auto for the first time, you can come join us in a game session or something like that. I feel like there's magic there, because I feel, Yuki, the first time you pull a hooker out of a car, beat her up and take her money, then take that car and then run it into an ongoing pride parade or something, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so happy. So I don't know. We've gone back and forth. Let us know if we should get into Grand Theft Auto in the chat or the comments. I'll tell you, one person who is kind of under a little bit of fire when it comes to Grand Theft Auto is our old friend Colin Moriarty from Last Stand Media. Now, this has been a super viral discussion over the last couple days. I'll be interested to hear everyone's takes on this. Colin was talking about the leaks. He says, while I couldn't care less about the GTA 6 leaks how they affect Take-Two, I do care how they affect the tens of millions of people excitedly waiting for the game for years. Leaving and spoiling entire swaths of the game is straight up loser behavior, undeniably corny here. Now, somebody responded, says, when are these dudes going to call out Rockstar and their greed? When are they going to say $80 and $100 is too much and we haven't seen gameplay? No, they're just complaining about a dude showing more gameplay than Rockstar has. And this is where things popped off. Colin said, if you can't afford $80 for Grand Theft Auto 6, you should get a new hobby. delusional. Now,
I mean, that joins the pantheon of like the Battlefield thing of like, this game isn't for you. Then you had the Xbox guy who says like, wait, why should you buy an Xbox One if you don't have an internet? Well, don't worry, we have a 360 for that. Like, it joins the pantheon of dumb shit to say.
It just from a, whether you think games are affordable or not, and that's Colin's argument, is inflation for these games have made these games cheaper than ever before, right? His argument is you're paying $80, but when you bought Grand Theft Auto 5, that was actually technically, while it was $60 then, adjusting for inflation, it was actually worth more than what Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be worth, right? That's the argument here.
Yes, worded better how you just did it.
Right. But just from an optics perspective, probably not the best thing to say especially when people are struggling right now, right? The economy's tough. It's a tough place to go out and buy a game, enjoy your hobby. And yes, people have been absolutely roasting Colin for this. As a matter of fact, trending over on X here, Colin Moriarty faces backlash over GTA 6 price comment here. A lot of people calling it tone deaf here. And a lot of people jumping here. This is exactly why the game industry is absolutely abysmal. Gamers have to fight greedy corporations and dumb motherfuckers at the same time. It's just too much here. Now, and It's a Gundam says you either die a hero or live long enough to become a corporate shill. Here. Yuki, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. $80 for a video game in 2026. Specifically, probably the biggest video game ever made. Is that worth it? I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Well, it involves numbers, which is not my strong suit. It involves facts with numbers, which is also, again, not a strong suit.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, 80 in general seems like a lot for a game, but then you have all those other factors, which may then justify the price for the game. Like you were saying with inflation and everything, which made sense of why it would be what it is.
I would say yes. Yeah, go ahead, Phoenix.
I was just going to say that I don't think any of this is the problem with what happened here. Colin did not meet the energy of the original post. Original post is basically doing a blanket, here's why I'm upset, essentially, with Rockstar and the industry as a whole. Colin comes out double-barreled shotgun of, you're an idiot, this hobby is like gatekeeping almost, you should get a new hobby, and then saying delusional, like you crazy fucking peasant, is so on your goddamn high horse, fuckface, that it's just like, what, dude, match the energy in the room. Had he just said, listen, hey man, I get it. Times are tough, this and that. Look, you could argue that with inflation that this is actually technically cheaper, but man, yeah, I feel you, dog. No one gets angry at that. And it's the same sentence. But he, for whatever reason, is sticking a shotgun in his face. And therefore, obviously, all of social media who's going to look at that and go, all right, fucking, I mean, what a pretentious asshole statement to make. I'm not alone on this, right? This is a pretentious asshole comment.
Well, it does have a very, if you're a broke boy, just say so vibe to it.
Yes.
You know? And we would call out, what's her name here? Just like you would, Pokimane. Just like you would.
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Oh, thank you, Pokimane. Good to see you. We would do the same with her, just like we should with Colin. I like Colin. I think Colin's a good dude, but I think you can also make really stupid statements. And I think, there's a read the room element here when it comes to the response. And what the response to this, you're right, Phoenix. He totally disregarded what he's saying. All this guy's saying is like, Rockstar hasn't shown us anything. They haven't shown us any gameplay at all. And the leaker has given us a ton of gameplay. Whether it gets you excited or not about it is up to you. But
Colin's calling him delusional. Like, again, there was nothing in that attack. I could sort of understand if this is a heated exchange. Okay, maybe we all have bad days. But this guy is not like attacking Colin. He's not saying anything. It's just like, hey, this is what irks me about it. Okay, dog, I hear you. Like, all right, I don't need to call you delusional and get a new hobby, peasant. He didn't say peasant, but that's what it sounds like.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, it does have a little pretentiousness to it, for sure. And the responses to here, like so, the quote tweets, Vera, holy fucking out of touch. You see Endymion says this is completely out of touch. No wonder he's getting dragged in the comments. GTA 6 being $80 is expensive to most people. It's expensive to everybody. You don't just go down and drop $80 without thinking about it. But there are people who are defending this here. Like this person, everyone was suddenly upset about this. People don't complain about going to a 2-hour movie and paying $50 for it and some snacks. But if you tell them $80 is a good value for a game, they'll give you many years of enjoyment. Suddenly you're the villain. Gamers are stupid, and I agree, Phoenix. People absolutely do complain about $50 to the point to
they're
where
also not going to them anymore. I mean,
correct, correct. They're not going to.
Fucking idiot statement.
Yes, but there's a lot of this. People saying like, Colin's captured, by the industry here, which.
He's just an angry libertarian. Libertarians are all assholes. I'm sorry if we have him in the crowd, but they are. They just always think they're the smartest person in the room, and they think they're so edgy and against the grain, and they're not. So he just had honestly, the guy just had a bad day. That's all that was. I'm sure if he went back in time, he would probably reword it a little bit differently. But unfortunately, internet's forever. What are you going to do,
I would be very curious to hear what Colin how he responds to this on his show, because I'm sure he's just going to, pretty much say,
he'll double down.
Yeah, most likely. What's interesting is here, this Cartel Dell guy, I'm blocked by him. This is like one of those activist guys in the industry here, who has, he was like, there you go. Yeah. Lead artist he was worked at Naughty Dog over here. But even he's like $80 for potential hundreds of hours of high fidelity interactive graphical entertainment is unmatched value of anything. But people are also hurting to keep up with rent, food, gas, and everything else. We can recognize the incredible value of games without pretending $80 could be all that's left for some folks after their bills, broski. Both can be true.
Yeah, so. I'm saying everything I just said. I am actually I'm on the very unpopular side of, I understand why games can go up to require more money. I understand that. And I think there's an argument to be made that, you should price your item to what you believe your product is worth, right? That said, I would never tell someone, anytime us, but also especially in the economic climate that we are in right now. On top of this, it even gets more heated because they also got rid of physical. So this is like, everyone's pretty on edge about this. That essentially like, oh, if you can't afford this, then you need to pick a new hobby. But fuck off, dude. No, how about I can demand more from the as a consumer, more from what I'm buying from? Like, fuck off. I don't have to change for shit. That's the whole point of voting with my wallet, asshole. And then dismiss me as delusional.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
The delusional at the end is...
Yes.
Yeah, that's the knife turn there. Well, nobody tagged me in this, and he sent me this, and thank you for this. This is a wonderful use of AI that we all should enjoy.
I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so. I know.
There you go. little AI Colin Moriarty right there, just as what's her name? Oh, you didn't like that, Blabs?
Oh, I didn't. It's repulsive. Gross.
Oh man. Well, there you go. Well, we'll see how he responds. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I don't think this guy should get. I certainly wouldn't say the guy should get canceled or anything like that. Like again, we've all said dumb shit, and And overall, Colin usually has good takes, and he's been a net benefit, I would say, for normalcy back in the gaming industry. So this was just one of a few recent bad takes, in my opinion. But I wouldn't crush the guy for that.
Yeah,
it is stupid.